The most meaningful relationship I've ever had started with a man saying he was butthurt that I didn't want to meet him. Greatest surprise. Basically the same job.
You got teammates, I got teammates.
You've got Coach Reed, I've got my mom.
We pretty much live the same life. You've got your teammates, I've got mine. You've got Coach Reed keeping everyone in line, and I've got my mom doing the exact same thing at home. Now get ready to hit play, because what you thought would be just another Taylor Swift concert documentary might actually turn into a full-blown modern love story with the football star sprinkled right into the plot. The moment the screen lights up, you're pulled straight into a world full of glitter, screaming stadium crowds, and confetti cannons bursting like fireworks. It's the kind of cinematic magic that makes your living room feel like you somehow scored front row seats at the Eras Tour. But here comes the twist, the part that's making everyone stop and rewind. Instead of only swooning over Taylor nailing every iconic note and hitting those powerful emotional beats, you suddenly find yourself getting a front row view of Travis Kelce. Yes, that Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs powerhouse tight end, chilling backstage, laughing with the crew, and somehow stealing a little bit of the spotlight without even trying. That's right, the trailer for the end of an era, Taylor Swift's newest Disney Plus docuseries, just dropped, and fans everywhere are doing double takes. You expect the usual concert footage, killer set lists, and magical behind-the-scenes visuals. But this time, you're getting something more, something personal. This isn't your typical tour documentary at all. Forget every concert film or polished live session you've watched before. This 6-episode spectacle is part pop performance masterclass, part intimate glimpse into Taylor's world when the spotlights turn off. Think of it like if a stadium tour collided with a beautifully edited reality show, but with Taylor-level perfection. And the real shocker, Travis isn't just appearing in blink-and-you-miss-it moments. The trailer hints that he's practically an unofficial member of the tour family, hanging backstage, watching rehearsals, and even sharing easy, natural moments with Taylor's loved ones. For Swifties who spent years decoding lyrics, hunting for Easter eggs, and analyzing every tiny detail, watching Taylor open up about her relationship feels like getting handed a real-life backstage pass straight into her heart and her world.
Travis Kelce. He brings a lot of happiness.
We basically the same job.
You got teammates, I got teammates.
You've got Coach Reed, I've got my mom. This show created a bonding experience for like 70,000 people all at once.
Fans are split, and the divide is getting louder by the day. On one side, you've got people absolutely thrilled to see Taylor in real, unscripted moments, smiling at Kelce, sharing those soft laughs, and maybe even slipping in a few romantic interactions that feel completely genuine and unfiltered. To them, it's refreshing to watch their favorite superstar finally letting the world see a side of her she's protected for years. But on the flip side, there's a whole group of hardcore Swifties giving the entire situation a heavy side eye. They're wondering if this documentary is drifting too far away from the music and leaning a little too hard into the love story. One fan on Reddit even said, "I didn't sign up for a Travis Kelce doc. I want the tour." And honestly, that opinion isn't rare at all. Many fans adore the artistry of the Eras Tour. The choreography, the light shows, the massive stages, and the sheer spectacle of it all. They want the magic, not a romance arc. Now, with Taylor navigating what looks like her most serious relationship so far, some people are worried the love story might overshadow the music they came for. What makes this even wilder is the fact that Taylor has always kept her romantic life tightly guarded. Sure, there have been rumors, magazine whispers, and tiny glimpses on Instagram, but she's never let cameras this close to her heart before. Having Kelce appear this prominently is completely new territory. It signals that Taylor isn't just documenting the Eras Tour for the legacy. She's documenting an entire chapter of her life that happens to include her partner. Naturally, that's bound to ruffle feathers among purists who want nothing but performance perfection. It's like watching your favorite blockbuster suddenly throw in a rom-com set plot. Unexpected, maybe even controversial, but undeniably gripping. And honestly, that contrast is exactly what makes this docuseries feel so different from anything Taylor has ever released. Miss Americana was intimate too, but it focused on her career struggles, fame, and identity. Past concert films captured the electricity of the stage, but never dipped into her private world. Now, with the end of an era, we're getting a true hybrid. 6 episodes showcasing final rehearsals, family moments, and a fiancé who is surprisingly camera-ready. Insiders even hint Kelce isn't just a cameo. He's woven into the storyline like a genuine supporting character. The previews show this isn't just Taylor waving to crowds. It's Kelce backstage, watching rehearsals, sharing jokes, and blending into her inner circle in ways no one expected.
Show created a bonding experience for like 70,000 people all at
Fans are already theorizing which parts are staged, which feel candid, and which might actually reveal the real Taylor navigating life, love, pressure, and superstardom all at once. Some Swifties adore the humanization angle, claiming that seeing her beside Kelce makes her feel more grounded, more familiar, and surprisingly relatable. Others, however, remain skeptical and worry that the growing focus on her romance could dilute the attention from the unbeatable artistry of the Eras Tour itself. There's a clear tension online between the just give us the music crowd and the bring on the romantic drama camp. And honestly, that tension is exactly what's turning this docuseries into such a sizzling cultural talking point. It's not just a concert film anymore. It's a moment where pop superstardom, NFL celebrity energy, and reality show level intrigue collide in the most Swift-like way possible. Add to that the fact that Taylor and Travis were recently spotted attending a wedding together. Yes, showing up as a full twosome, and it only deepens the conversation. Their chemistry at the event was noticeable, natural, and of course, instantly headline-worthy. For fans tracking Taylor's life the way others follow serialized TV, seeing her interact with Kelce outside tour grounds only fuels curiosity about how much of their relationship will appear in the series. Spoiler alert, probably more than some expected and less than others feared, but definitely enough to spark endless discussions. And the documentary's 6-episode structure means it has room to linger on the small things a typical concert film would skip over. Viewers get slow-burn glimpses of backstage prep, costume fittings, sound checks, emotional beats, and yes, personal moments revealing Taylor's softer, playful side. It's like standing inside the engine room of a massive pop spectacle while a rom-com quietly unfolds beside it. The series also doesn't shy away from showing the logistics, nerves, triumphs, and pure exhaustion of running a record-shattering global tour. Every show created a bonding moment for 70,000 people at once, and layering Kelce's presence over that creates a cocktail of music, romance, and celebrity reality that feels messy, fresh, and undeniably captivating. Fans wanting a pure celebration of the Eras Tour may shake their heads, but Kelce's inclusion gives the series a narrative hook that elevates it from a simple chronicle of performances into a story about life behind the music. It's like standing inside the engine room of a massive pop spectacle while a rom-com quietly unfolds beside it. Many are even questioning whether this is a strategic move, a sign that Taylor is intentionally spotlighting Kelce to show that this relationship matters deeply, that it defines this era of her life just as much as the songs do. For a superstar constantly dissected by the public, this is Taylor reclaiming the narrative in a bold, personal, and slightly risky way, yet perfectly on brand as she builds a tour, a cinematic docuseries, and a love story into one unforgettable moment.
Came up with the idea for the Eras Tour about 2 years before the tour.
Fans have always carried sky-high expectations, and when it comes to the Eras Tour, those expectations rise even higher. This tour wasn't just a musical moment. It became a global cultural phenomenon, breaking records, dominating headlines, and creating emotional memories for millions. Fans want the magic they felt inside those stadiums to translate perfectly onto the screen. They want every sparkling costume, every explosive choreography sequence, every confetti cannon, every emotional peak and tear-soaked lyric to be captured with the intensity they witnessed in person or through viral clips. They want the triumphs, the heartbreaks, the tiny victories, the whispered moments, and the raw electricity that makes a Taylor Swift performance feel like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But some fans worry that sprinkling in too many Kelce moments might tip the scale away from what they came for. Yet others argue that it adds necessary context, giving depth to the woman behind the spectacle. Seeing Taylor with someone who clearly supports her, listens to her, grounds her, and interacts with her offstage provides insight into the human being behind the superstar. It doesn't take away the artistry, it enhances the emotional lens. And that layering is exactly what makes this project stand out. At its core, you have the Eras Tour itself, a show already cemented as pop culture history. Then you have the documentary format, which allows slow, careful unpacking of the creative process, the grueling preparation, and the emotional stakes that shaped it. And finally, you have the personal layer. Kelce, family interactions, vulnerable exchanges, and moments that make this more than a standard concert recap. The trailer makes it clear the project is immersive, ambitious, and not afraid to be bold. By giving Kelce more screen time than expected, Taylor is challenging the norms of her previous documentaries. She's not just revealing the engine of the tour, she's revealing how her personal and professional lives collide, which, as anyone knows, is often messy, unpredictable, and undeniably entertaining. Fans get to see the unscripted bits, the inside jokes, the awkward pauses, the small gestures that show connection. For some, it's a dream come true, finally seeing the superstar as a person, not just a performer. For others, it disrupts the expected narrative. But disruption has always been part of Taylor's style. Including Kelce doesn't merely add romance, it adds relatability. Watching a global icon juggle a demanding relationship while managing a tour that spans continents, thousands of fans per night, nonstop pressure, and relentless media scrutiny makes her feel human in a way that resonates deeply. It's not about scandal or stage drama. It's about life, love, ambition, vulnerability, and the balancing act between personal priorities and a career built on perfection. Fans who embrace this perspective will walk away with a richer understanding of Taylor as both an artist and a woman navigating real emotions in real time. The ultimate question isn't just how much Kelce will appear. It's whether his presence enhances or overshadows the story Taylor wants to tell. Judging by the online conversations, the answer is complex. His inclusion is disruptive yet illuminating, controversial yet captivating. But one thing is undeniable. Taylor Swift has transformed yet another release into a cultural event. And this time, she's doing it with her favorite tight end by her side. Whether you're a diehard Swiftie clutching your tour bracelet or a casual viewer curious about celebrity storytelling, the end of an era promises 6 episodes filled with spectacle, vulnerability, and plenty of unexpected Kelce moments. It's bold, different, and exactly the kind of roller coaster experience fans didn't know they needed.